Ladies and gentlemen, the Greater Metro Junior Hockey League proudly presents to you the Bradford Rattlers and the Temiscaming Titans. First home game of the new year 2023, and it's one of the Bradford Rattlers' biggest rivals in franchise history. Two original six teams in the GMHL will open here at the BWG here in Bradford for the first time in the new year. The Titans and the Bradford Rattlers, both teams sporting new players, new acquisitions over the Christmas break. Oliver and Malmo line up for the face-off for the Bradford Rattlers. Number 64, Philippe Filardo, is able to win it for the visiting Temiscaming Titans, and they have first possession until it's quickly knifed away by Trofimov. And Pavel Rodskov on defense with a newcomer, number 2, Dylan Di Tommaso, making his home debut here for the Bradford Rattlers. You see Filardo with some great stick work at center. He'll peel back and lay it on for his defense partner there, LaValle. 77 and White takes it. Their center outlet pass, Thomas LaForge. He got a quick shot that got the bank boards, and it comes right on goal to Oliver Balaj, and he will make a save for the first time here tonight. A lot of things can happen here in this first game back. Temiscaming Titans haven't played in quite a long time, and the Bradford Rattlers coming off a game last night against the Bancroft Rockhounds. A decisive win for Bradford as they continue their dominant play here in this season. Jakob Rodin is met in behind by Nico Gregoire. A centering pass looking for Eriksson, couldn't connect. Breaking out that puck is Sava Verbitsky. Lays it off the boards to Samonov. Samonov is pushed off the puck by Eriksson and Baxter. It comes back down low to the play. You have Daniela Filipov. Filipov unable to locate it. Samonov, a backhand pass, found no one. Taking it now is Daniela Filipov, native of Moscow, Russia. His home debut for the Bradford Rattlers here tonight. Rodin left it for Eriksson. Eriksson, a stretch pass, a quick shot, and a turnaround stop was made by the netminder Emmanuel Pepin. Trip up there, but no call, however. Noah Doyle was the one going down on that play. Pardon me, Massimo Doyle. Richard Brunette made that pass, and he'll head off for a change. Philip Filardo, his stretch pass didn't work. Adam Wachowski has it, but a good stick lift there by Perro. Samonov, 97. He took a hit there by Daniel Suda. Puck stays into the zone for the Rattlers. Wheelam Daniel Burns out there. He's trying to offer some support. He'll see that puck go trailing by him, and he'll make a physical play back behind the netminder Pepin. Ryan St. John after it. His pass a little too off the handle. It'll ring back to the opposite side where Daniel Suda races in to pinch for the Rattlers. Kept alive by Burns, and then it's to the play of the Temiscaming Titans, number 24 in white, Massimo Doyle. Stretch feed to the opposite wing. Daniel Suda there to pick it off for the Rattlers. Coming in is Hardy. Nathan Hardy, he was unable to get a trigger pull in time, and so Witkowski. His first pass attempt didn't go as planned, so Ryan St. John could weave it through center and now into the Titans' end, fanning on the initial shot attempt rather. Attila comes back to number 26 for the Bradford Rattlers. That is Hendrik Wickland. LaValle, met by a check by Malagailov. He'll scream that puck back into the corner, picking it up now. Lucas Stevenson. Wickland slaps it off the bank boards. Malagailov fanned on that pass attempt, but he's able to get it on a backhand rising shot that went wide from Thor Brighton. Titans are going to start back on their own end. Nico Gregoire, his outlet pass looking for his man LaValle. A little head off for a line change. Wickland, he's peeled back into the corner by number 57 for the Temiscaming Titans. A good battle up in there. Lucas Stevenson able to whip it around for Rodskov. His backhand clearing attempt wasn't able to get through. Wickland and Stevenson meet together in the boards. A 2-1-2 boards battle. Kirk Meyer hauls his man right in front of the net. Wickland in a boards battle there again. Malagailov has that pass, but it turned around away from him. Picking it up is Bordeaux. LaValle, his stretch pass never got on through. Amir Malagailov all over LaValle, picking up as Nathan Hardy. He got a trigger pull, and that one just rung wide. May have been deflected off Hendrik Wickland. LaValle surveying the scene. Bordeaux heads off on a line change, and so Pavel Rodskov from his own end to center. Took a stand up there, picked off by Gregoire. Nico Gregoire, 26 in white, lays it to the blue line. Hardy lost the handle on it before skating after it. It's Maxence Lemaire. Lemaire centering pass, broken up by Oliver Malm. He's in a turnaround bid with De Tomaso. Trofimov to Rodskov, but he fanned the pass. Gregoire picks it up. Nico Gregoire, his sharp angle bid is right into the breadbasket of the netminder Oliver Balash. 15 minutes and 42 seconds. Time remaining in this first period. A scoreless tie at 0. Falardo, another face-off win for him. It got to the blue line. A quick shot from the line by Pepin. Never got on through. A turnaround bid looking for Fonfon's deflection. Couldn't connect on him there. De Tomaso, his pass able to get through. Oliver Malm, stretch pass to Trofimov. Georgi Trofimov waiting along, a stretch pass looking for Levitsky, but he has it into the corner and out of the blue line to Baxter. One-timer there, fanning on it, but it gets back down low to Trofimov. A turnaround pass for Levitsky. He got it right back into the slot area. De Tomaso shot, and it's into the breadbasket of the netminder Emmanuel Pepin, and he will hold and cover for a face-off into his own end. Both teams will change 5 aside for personnel. Daniel Suda and Ryan St. John will be the defensemen out for head coach David Mooney's Bradford Rattlers. Jesper Eriksson taking the face-off for the Rattlers. He lines up against Felipe Falardo. Falardo is 3 for 3 in face-offs in this contest, and this game is only for about 5 minutes old. Good tie up there, but the Rattlers have possession. Roding shot hit right into Tanner Skripnik, but the Rattlers regained possession. Massimo Doyle. D to Austin Paraso. Hard stretch pass intercepted by Rodin. Jakob Rodin, hard stretch pass looking for Skripnik, a little too out the handle before Massimo Doyle can make a return around play for Fonfon, deflected back in deep. They're going to wave off icing as Daniel Suda is first after it for the Rattlers. Chip pass, Ryan St. John. Unable to get that puck out of the zone before Eriksson can just slap it away. Alternate captain for the Rattlers doing good defensive work there in green. Richard Brennett. He gains in through the Latvian native, tried to make a centering pass before William Daniel Burns can pick it off. And now Doyle is in a foot race there with St. John. Those two both go down as Finn Musa made a turnaround play for Suda. His slap pass never got out of the zone. Good keeping alive by Verbitsky. Back down low looking for the play there from Daniel Semenov. As that puck gets screamed and flipped up and out of the zone, brought back down by Doyle, and a centering peed, and a touch pass from Semenov to Verbitsky, and the puck goes back into the Rattlers' end. Filipov for the Rattlers, stretch pass, and another pass that doesn't come out of the zone. A quick shot that hit the glass from the trigger pull coming from Christoph Fonfon. William Daniel Burns, his shot never got on through. Sven Musi, his shot, another block there for the Titans. That's 2 in a row. And they're able to get that puck, taking it a 77 to Mail Lavallee. He'll send it in deep and pick up his own rebound off the bank boards play. And a nice read on the blocker by Oliver Balaj. Guzzo is able to get that puck into the corner for the Titans. Slapped back by the opposite way by number 22, Ivan Kozlenko. Rodskov off the boards. It's Georgi Trofimov. Hard centering pass on a breakaway bid for Steven Levitsky. Stopped by Pepin. Big rebound. Mom couldn't bury it. A backhand dish to the corner. It gets in and kept alive by Baxter. Baxter a turnaround bid. Oliver Malm has it. He slaps that back down low and deep before it's picked up by Lavallee. And the Temiscaming Titans just avoiding disaster there after Georgi Trofimov with some great vision to spring Steven Levitsky on a breakaway. And Levitsky normally buries those. Great stop by Emmanuel Pepin. Nathan Hardy, 86 in white. Stretch feed, Jericho Mongrain. First after it, Henrik Wickla, native of Stockholm, Sweden. And a tie up there, it's picked up by Eriksson. Eriksson to Levitsky, nice pass for Rodin, maybe a 2-on-1 for the Rattlers. Rodin with Eriksson, try to find him there, but the saucer pass was just over Rodin's stick. kept alive in the zone. However, it did Tomaso's shot blocked and through before Skripnik picks it up from his backhand. Got checked into the boards, and now it's blue line to Suda. Daniel Suda shoots, rang it off the post. Rebound bid. Skripnik wasn't able to bury it. It hit off the side of the cage, and it's loose back down low. Gregoire and a jumping bid after it, but Skripnik turns around with it. His trigger pull was blocked in front. Did Tomaso's shot there was loose in front. Hardy picks it up on a lacrosse shovel move out of the zone. As he's able to scoop that puck free. What opportunity there for the Bradford Rattlers as that's chipped in by Skripnik, but up and out of play. Thank you for the comments, however. I thought the Temiscaming Titans haven't played yet in this calendar year 2023, but appears they have. That is my mistake. As you can see, a big shot by Thor Brighton was kicked aside, and he was unable to put that puck on net on his rebound bid. So thank you for the comments for correcting my error. Thank you. Massimo Doyle in a boards battle there. Malagailov is after it for the Rattlers. Fonfon pitched it away. Thomas LaForge was able to get that puck into the zone for the Temiscaming Titans. Philip Falardo's after it. They shoot, and the Temiscaming Titans storm into Bradford and take the first goal of the game, and they lead 1-0. Thomas LaForge picks up the first goal of tonight's contest. He's normally had a pretty good history against these Bradford Rattlers. You see Hardy get put down to the ice by Filipov, and the Rattler bench getting a good kick out of that one as the whistle sounds and we have a call on the play. It's going to be against Nathan Hardy. Unsportsmanlike conduct will be the minor penalty assist to the Temiscaming Titans, so the Rattlers surrender the first goal of tonight's contest, but they immediately have a chance to get that goal right back as they are heading on the power play here at the halfway mark of this first period. 10 minutes and 38 seconds remain in it exactly. Face-off to the right of the netminder Pepin. Rattlers able to win the face-off. William Daniel Burns takes first possession. He'll weave his way into the corner. Touch pass for Rodin. Jakob Rodin. Levitsky, D to Eriksson. Jesper Eriksson shot never got on through as Rodin was looking for the rebound there. As Mackenzie Lemaire was all over Jesper Eriksson, doing his best to make sure Eriksson doesn't get much of a shot on goal to Pepin. And he did a good job there, short-handed for his team there. Busey on the face-off, he pulled it on back, put possession to the Rattlers on a good keep in there by Levitsky. Levitsky to Eriksson, Eriksson picks it up from Rodin and he picks it back from Musey. Eriksson, his shot got the glass on it. Jericho Mongrain, the one clearing that puck down the length of the ice for the Temiscaming Titans. Jesper Eriksson. Levitsky passes behind him, he looked behind. Burns able to gain the zone. It's Levitsky. Levitsky turning on a dime and has a check there from Lavallee as Burns' shot deflecting off Guzzo's stick and up and out of play. And now he's in a dust up there with Levitsky. Levitsky now getting into a shoving match with Massimo Doyle. Levitsky's taking on anyone right now. Bradford Rattlers still have 1 minute and 7 seconds to go on the power play. 9 minutes and 44 seconds time remaining in this first period of play. 1-0 for the Temiscaming Titans here in the first period. Tanner Skripnik leaving it for Baxter. He tried to find Skripnik again and he did so successfully. Georgi Trofimov, number 16 in green, has it for the Bradford Rattlers. Oh, that's a nice move there. Trofimov's a shot, big rebound, Malm in front there, and he just couldn't bury it. Emmanuel Pepe coming up perfect there on that sequence of plays for the Temiscaming Titans. Rodskov, a stretch pass. Trofimov gains entry again. Nice pass to leave it for Skripnik. His sharp angle bid stopped by Pepe. Skripnik is in a battle again with Thomas Laforge, the latest goal scorer of tonight's contest. And I believe Skripnik has just taken himself a minor penalty. Roughing will be the minor penalty against Tanner Skripnik. Pardon that little break in the action. It'll be coincidental minors going 2 minutes aside. So it's still a power play for the Rattlers with 22 seconds. A shot there by Rodskov. Pepe, the nice save with the blocker as Massimo Doyle skates free with it. Trying to find Verbitsky on the breakout pass, but he wasn't able to do so. Levitsky, he got stood up there by Samanov. Rattlers having a tough time just gaining entry into the zone, and they finally do so here. Georgi Trofimov going wide. He still has possession. He'll ring it around, but first after it is Oliver and Malm with Nathan Hardy fresh out of the penalty box. Staying on the ice for the Titans. Georgi Trofimov taking his time, trying to avoid a check there, and he'll do so again. Lost the handle of it to Doyle, but the Rattlers still maintain possession. Deflection there by Levitsky, but it goes into the corner. Trofimov, he's pinned up against the boards there by Sava Verbitsky, then cross-checks him down. Check that was Yarek Pepe on the play as Georgi Trofimov trips up Massimo Doyle, and the Rattlers will be shorthanded here. Just want to give a quick update here. January 29th, the game here in Bradford will be on Rogers TV. It'll not be on YouTube. It'll be streamed and broadcasted on Rogers TV. So that's pretty cool for us. I mean, we're just used to YouTube, and now we're getting Rogers in here to do some games. I know some other teams like Meaford and some other teams in the GTA area have had Rogers TV come down and do a few games. Never before here in Bradford. So that's pretty cool. So that's what's going to be happening on January 29th of this month. Temiscaming Titans are on the power play. It's their first of the contest. A minute 30 remain in it. Good pickoff there by Lemaire. Lemaire trying to feed it to the blue line and now a race after it, but Pepe will elect to just wait for it to come on goal, and he will play it. Lavallee left it for Eriksson. Eriksson, that's a nice toe drag around Lavallee, but Lavallee's able to quickly regain possession of the puck. Pavel Rodskov. First after it for the Rattlers. He stops on a dime for Skripnik, who tried to make a one-touch play there. Was unable to do so. Pardon me, that was Kirk Meyer, rather. Not much has been happening on this power play chance for the Temiscaming Titans. As you see Gregoire make that return pass and head off on a line change. Lavallee will stay out there. Number 77 in white. Rodskov and Musi sends him down, and the Rattlers were able to clear the puck because of that. Massimo Doyle unable to make an outlet pass. Steven Levitsky was there all the way. Levitsky goes between his legs and protects the puck on his backhand. Tips his shoulder and protects it some more. Levitsky, a nice dangle around Doyle, but he's quickly able to snatch that puck away. Oliver and Malm try to keep it in the zone as well, as Levitsky's still in a battle there. Burnett's there, as Oliver and Malm's able to kick that puck into the corner. And he picks up his own rebound there. Malm into the front of the net. Picked off there by Fonfon. Trofimov's all over him. Christopher Fonfon able to get his way to center and dump it in. Delayed penalty coming up on the Rattlers again. It's going against Alfred Malm. They're going to call tripping on that call, as Skripnik and LaForge have served their penalties, and Alfred Malm takes the place of Skripnik on that play. Second power play opportunity coming up for the Temiscaming Titans. They are leading by 1, but they did not get many chances on that last power play. But Nathan Hardy has it in the slot, and he rang it off the post. Wickland unable to clear it. Stretch pass. Nathan Hardy picks it up again for the Temiscaming Titans. Hardy will go back down low for Falardo. Falardo stretch pass to Lavalli. Lavalli, he turns around, got a shot away, Baz the save, and it kicks up and into the protective mesh over the glass and out of play. Maxime Lemaire that close to making it a 2-goal lead for the Temiscaming Titans. 5 minutes, 18 seconds to go in this first period. 1 minute and 37 seconds to go in the power play for the Titans. Rodskov successfully gets that puck out of the zone. Emile Lavalli, number 77 in white, alternate captain for his Titans. From his own end, thought about the drop pass, but he goes in. Trying to get around it, Tommaso. Falardo, the backhand feed. Good keep in by Hardy. He had Levitsky all over him. A one-timer shot there by Lavalli. Oliver Balaj sees that into his breadbasket and makes the save. Jesper Eriksson on the face-off against Fonfon. Fonfon won it to Jericho Mongrain. Massimo Doyle picking up now is Thomas LaForge. Flip him off, is all over him. Bernitz. Trying to wave it back into the corner, but it's picked off by Rodin. He has Eriksson with him. Rodin looking for Eriksson's backhand play, but he was unable to connect there as Christopher Fonfon breaks out. Left in a dangerous play there for Brinitz. Massimo Doyle, 24 in white. A chip in there by Fonfon. Bernitz after it against Baxter. He left it for Doyle. As they pass to Jericho Mongrain to the blue line, it's LaForge. Fonfon picks it off. He got a shot towards goal looking for a deflection by Bernitz. Couldn't get it. Walking in, Thomas LaForge got a shot away, but it was blocked by Baxter. And some help from Jesper Eriksson as that puck winds out and out of play. Again, January 29th. The game will be on Rogers TV. I'm not too sure who the opponent will be, but I just know it's going to be on the Sunday of January 29th. I've done a Rogers TV game before. It is very well done. I can't say enough things about how Rogers TV does their setup. I know the camera quality is going to be a lot better, and the mic quality is going to be a lot better. Those are two big things that we are still working on here, but, you know, we do it. Okay. If it's a game you don't want to miss, it's going to be that game. Three minutes and 15 seconds to go in this first frame of regulation time. Adam Wachowski is unable to locate that puck. St. John peels back. Goes behind the netminder and just sends an aerial to center. Could have been played by Massimo Doyle, so they're going to wave off icing before Pepin make a one-touch pass back to Doyle. Gregoire played over for Sava Verbitsky. He had Malm all over him, but Verbitsky laid it over for Gregoire. Massimo Doyle. Austin Porteau. Nice play there by Steven Levitsky. He'll gain his way into the zone. A drop pass. Pavel Rodskov tees one up, and it's gloved down by Pepin. Head coach David Mooney throws on the Jesper Eriksson line. He's able to win that face-off. Pavel Rodskov from the blue line just got it into the corner. Jakob Rodin on the wraparound bid, trying to catch Pepin napping, was unable to put it on target as that shot from the blue line came from Rodskov. And maybe a bit of a whack after the whistle from Jakob Rodin. Drew a bit of a crowd, but nothing more than that. Eriksson and Falardo on the face-off. Another win for Eriksson. That shot didn't get much on it. Was Jakob Rodin. Titans with possession. It's Massimo Doyle. You're looking at him now. Chip up there by Pressol. LaForge doing a good job against Skripnik, but Skripnik's doing an even better job pinning up that puck, but it finally escapes free to Massimo Doyle's way. Long aerial feed. Oliver Balash out of his cage to play it on the forehand. Rodskov there was gloved down by LaForge. LaForge there had his head down, almost got rocked there by Skripnik, but was able to avoid it. Falardo, 64 in white, chops it back over for Doyle. On his off wing, Doyle takes it. Looking over the options, he'll go behind the netminder. Doyle again. Jakob Rodin left it over from behind. Jericho Bongrain, another defenseman, doing battle in the offensive zone as that puck was loose for a brief moment before the referee finally lost sight of that puck underneath the netminder Oliver Balaz. Nico Gregoire on the faceoff for the Titans. Good faceoff win by Sven Musi of the Bradford Rattlers. Puck stays on the Titans or the Rattlers zone, however. Gregoire centering feed, looking for Fonfon, couldn't get him there as the whistle sounds as the net has come dislodged again. Stoppage coming with 1 minute, 7 seconds to go in this first period. Again, Titans leading by a goal here. Rattlers want to get a line change out, but they're unable to throw out Steven Levitsky. Gregoire on the faceoff again. Hardy, a one-timer, stopped by Balaj. Puck stays into the zone, however. Emil Lavallee will get it back down low and pick it once more. His shot went wide. Tyler Baxter sending it back to the near side. Nathan Hardy gloves it down and he peels it into the corner. Dylan Di Tommaso from his own end making a nice play and a beautiful pass there for Daniel Burns. Daniel Burns backhander just went wide of Pippin. He might have got a blocker on it. Picked up again by Lemaire. Lemaire made a breakout pass there and getting the zone as LaForge. His shot was blocked. Nathan Hardy back in, trying to weave his way out that puck, and now it settles for Sven Musi. He tried to spring William Daniel Burns on a breakout pass again, wasn't able to do so. So the Titans slap it back into the Rattlers' end with 15 seconds remaining in this first period. Filipov to Baxter. Breakout dish for Levitsky. Looks at the clock, he says 5 seconds. He needs to get a shot away in a hurry, but I don't think he's going to get one here. And so that will conclude the first 20 minutes of play. Titans 1, Rattlers 0. We'll be back for the second period of action after this intermission. second period underway from the BWG here in Bradford as lookout head coach David Mooney almost got hit with that puck coming in to the Bradford Rattler bench. The only goal to speak of came in the first period, rather early in the first period. It was scored by Thomas LaForge. Other than that, both teams have had their chances and both teams have hit the crossbar and post. So this game really could be 3-1, 2-1, 2-2, I don't know. More goals than just one. Dylan D. Tommaso, first after it for the Bradford Rattlers, making his home debut here tonight. Steven Levitsky, a backhand dish. The puck comes up and out of the zone. Icing is called before it gets waved off and touched up. Oliver Lafreniere. Filardo took a bump there at the blue line before Malm whipped it over for Trofimov. Georgi Trofimov, his shot was loose in front there before it can get picked up by Alfred Malm. Filardo in there. Malm a centering pass, broken up by Lavallee. Rhodeskov, a one-timer bid kicked out by Pepin. Baxter again puts it towards the goal, just wide of the netminder, Emmanuel Pepin. Trofimov unable to keep the zone alive before it gets carried on back as LaForge can head off on a line change. Pepin unable to clear that puck down out into the center for a breakout pass, so the Rattlers have the puck in their own end. Rodin from the slot area, his shot never got on through. Skripnik now to Eriksson. Jesper Eriksson will go back to the blue line, leave it over for Filipov. Filipov didn't see what he liked, so he pirouettes back. Protects the puck around Verbitsky. Filipov still with possession of the puck. He'll get over the blue line to Baxter. Got there in a hurry. His shot was blocked in front there by Lafreniere. Lafreniere is unable to get that puck into the Rattlers' end, and so a breakout bid for Skripnik. Skripnik has Filipov heading towards the goal. Rodin in the slot area. Skripnik still with it again. He weaves it over. No one in the green jersey able to pick up that puck there. Filardo was without a stick, and he received that pass. Just try to kick it back to the opposite end. Amelia Lavallee. Jericho Mongrain, 58 in white. Left over for center. Filipov, a nice hit on his man. Skripnik sends it in and heads off on a change. Eriksson and Hardy skating after that puck. Knife down by Skripnik. He stays on the ice. Burns a backhand rising shot. Went over the glove of Pepin. Trying the bank shot was William Daniel Burns before it screams on back to Ryan St. John. His shot into the glove of Emmanuel Pepin. And he will hold and cover with 17 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the second period. Sven Musi won the face-off from Lemaire, but Daniel Suda was unable to keep that puck inside the blue line. 2-1 developing for the Titans. That shot was then kicked out by Ryan St. John, who made a good defensive play. Oliver Balazs coming up strong to make a bit of a redirection as well. That puck was shot back into the Titans bench. Alvin Malm lines up for the face-off. For the Bradford Rattlers, Guzzo for the Titans. Malm a good pullback. Levitsky leaving it for Alvin Malm. Malm from the backhand. He avoided the check from Stevenson to Levitsky. His shot never got on target to Pepin. Damiano Guzzo got that puck out of the zone. Boudreau left it for Stevenson. Stevenson, his shot up high. Stopped by Balazs. Is unable to locate it, but Stevenson picks it up again. Getting by Rhodeskov. Stevenson still with it. A backhand dish will go back down low for Guzzo. He'll leave it over for Boudreau. Boudreau intercepted there by Rhodeskov. Outlet dish for Georgi Trofimov. He'll bank it off the boards for Alvin Malm. He'll send it to Steven Levitsky's way. Levitsky in a battle there with Pressall. A centering bid to the slot area can be picked up by Stevenson and then knifed back into the corner. Presso, he's knocked down by Levitsky. It comes to the blue line to Di Damaso. D to D now to Tyler Baxter. Baxter looking for a redirect by Malm. He couldn't locate it. Steven Levitsky again. He'll just get a shot away, and it rattles around the end boards and comes back into the Rattlers' end. Dylan DiTommaso. Good chip in there by Erickson, but it goes up and out of play. Bradford Rattlers' next home game will be the 15th of January. The West Nipissing Lynx come into town again to take on these Bradford Rattlers, who need a goal right now. Temiscaming doing good work keeping the Rattlers held in their own end. LaValle, a shot kicked up by Balaj. LaValle from the blue line again, 77, and White will flip it perfectly right into the corner. It drops right for Falardo before he's hit by Baxter. Tyler Baxter, a breakout dish for Rodin. Aerial lift, trying to locate it with Skripnik, but a good shield down by Mongrain. Jesper Eriksson, centering feed to the slot. Rodin scores! Jakob Rodin ties it up for the Bradford Rattlers. 15 minutes and 13 seconds. Time remaining in this second period. And let's see if the Bradford Rattlers can get another one right back. And now we can see how the Temiscaming Titans respond to a little adversity here tonight. Gregoire leaving it for Nathan Hardy. A backhand dish was intercepted by Sven Musi, and he starts back in. Musi, a hard shot stopped by Pepin. Sven Musi with a good job, able to disguise his shot in a way. Didn't get much on it. But still, it's all about not how hard the shot is, it's how hard you get it off. And Sven Musi got that shot off pretty hard. Massimo Doyle was pinned up before it gets regathered by Trofimov. Rodskov, he'll step into one, and that one just rung wide. Bernitz made a backhand dish for Presso. His pass was ill-advised before Levitsky can spear it on back for Rodskov, now to Ryan St. John. Levitsky was almost stood up there before Malm regathers. His shot just went on wide. Trofimov sending it back in deep for Levitsky. Back in front! Overbaum scores! Over and Malm from a great feed from Steven Levitsky. And the Bradford Rattlers, for the first time here tonight, have the lead in tonight's contest. These goals coming just a minute 30 apart. Lemaire back in for the Titans. His shot was kicked out with a purpose by Oliver Balaj. The blue line, it's LaValle. Jericho Mongrain kept the zone alive. His shot deflected on goal by Gregoire, and Oliver Balaj making a squared up save. Off the deflection from Nico Gregoire. You hear PA announcer Jordan Richardson, JR we call him, announce the goal here on the PA. Oliver Malm picking up his first of tonight's contest. A nice drop pass by Rodin, but Eriksson was unable to gather it, but he does now. Eriksson, a shot there, was kicked out with the glove of Pepin. Tie up into the corner, Jericho Mongrain against Tanner Skripnik. Baxter now in a boards battle with Falardo. It's then picked up by Boudreau. Sean Budo, number 3 for the Titans, his shot into the breadbasket of the netminder Oliver Balaj before eventually dropped right in front of him. .15 time remaining in the second period of play. The lead goes to the Bradford Rattlers now. 2-1. Adam Witkowski dumps off the boards and he picks up his own dump-in attempt. William Daniel Burns offering some support as well. Burns from his forehand picks it up to the backhand, so he sends it further deep to Witkowski. Burns peering a wedding around Falardo. Got it across, hard shot from the blue line by Di Tommaso, and it's scorched on wide. That's the first look we've seen of Di Tommaso with that slap shot, and it's good. Burns a shot, and he just missed the net. Witkowski trying to shovel it back front of the net area before it's picked off there by Fonfon, but back to possession of the Rattlers. Dylan Di Tommaso dumps it in and heads off on a change defensively for the Rattlers. Lafreniere unable to get that puck out of the zone. Levitsky has it. He shoots and he scores! Georgi Trofimov was the one who made the pass to Steven Levitsky, who made a beautiful shot over the glove of Emmanuel Pepin. But after making the pass, Georgi Trofimov got hit. He got hit pretty bad. He was able to skate off the ice under his own power, so that is obviously very good to see. It's hard to celebrate a goal when you have a player injured on your team, and if you guys have played minor hockey in the past, or if ever played hockey, I'm sure it's probably happened to you guys before. Let's see how the Rattlers can focus back on tonight's contest, get their concentration back after being down a man. As you see Pepin having to be alert, as that puck is coming from all sorts of angles right now from the sticks of the Bradford Rattlers. It's Rodin again. His shot kicked out by Pepin. Skripnik from the blue line. He'll send it over for Rotskov. Fake the one-timer. He'll get it over for Skripnik again. 27 in green. Try to get it back to the blue line for Filipov. Skripnik again. He'll find Filipov here. Daniela Filipov. He'll wrist it towards the goal and he scores! Danila Filipov with his first GMHL goal and his first as a Bradford Rattler. The Rattlers extend their lead by 3. Timeout called to the Temiscaming Titans. Temiscaming Titans scored the first goal of tonight's contest rather early in the first period. Bradford Rattlers have stormed back with 4 unanswered goals in the first half of the second period. That's a pretty good way to start a period, if you ask me. Kirk Meyer from the opposite end of center, and so the Rattlers are nabbed on an icing. Latest goal scorer, number 4, Daniela Filipov, native of Moscow, Russia, picking up his first GMHL goal. That's the Rattlers' 4th spot on the score clock right now as it reads 4-1. Jericho Mongrain from his own end, whipping it across for Bernitz. He made a spear fork effort there as Tyler Baxter is first after that puck. And at the second period right now, it's the Bradford Rattlers seeming to be the more faster team. They're quicker on the pucks. They win the most 50-50 battles, and especially in the second period, they're winning a lot of face-off, and that's so important. Sava Verbitsky wheeled it towards the goal before Samonov can pick it up for the Titans. He's in a battle there with Tyler Baxter. Bernitz left it there. Jericho Mongrain needs to settle that puck before shooting it just into the glass. Lavallee, that's a nice turnaround move around Kirk Meyer. Lavallee got it towards the goal, kicked out and back into the corner before it's shielded down by Bernitz. Samonov with it for the Titans. He'll go to the blue line. Lavallee shot blocked by Kirk Meyer. A chip effort there by Bernitz. It's loose at the side of the cage. Oliver Balaj comes up with it as St. John wrestles his man to the ground. Kind of funny, St. John and Bernitz skate to their benches side by side each other. It's like nothing happened. It's like you didn't just tackle the other guy. Nothing happened. Damiano Guzza will line up for the face-off for the Temiscaming Titans. Sven Musi for the Bradford Rattlers. Musi, a good pullback. Hendrik Wickland off the glass and out of the zone, and that's going to be another icing on the Rattlers, and Wickland knows. Under 10 minutes to go in the second period. 9 minutes and 44 seconds. 4-1 for the Bradford Rattlers. All of the Rattler goals coming in this second period. Yuzo and Musi on the face-off again. Literally the exact same play, except the Rattlers haven't iced it. William Daniel Burns slaps it off the boards and into the zone. Adam Witkowski to give it there for the Rattlers. Witkowski tied up there. Guzzo trying to get that puck free, and he does so for Boudreau. Boudreau, his shot into the glove of Oliver Balaj, and he'll whip it to the corner for William Daniel Burns. Suda left it there. Boudreau in the slot. He shoots and scores! Sean Boudreau, number 3. For the Temiscaming Titans, cuts the Rattlers' lead in half. It is 4-2. Had a feeling the Titans weren't just going to go by and let 4 unanswered go by fairly easy, as they are right back for more. Falardo for the Titans. He'll get it to the blue line. D to Massimo Doyle. Doyle, his pass gloved down by Skripnik, who leaped to get it. Skripnik tried to spring Rodin on the breakaway pass, but those two are in a battle now, Prisso and Rodin. Rodin goes in behind, coming in there, and a shot turned away off of Dylan DiDamasso. The defenseman joining in on the rush as Pavel Rodskov skates on back after it to Rodin. Rodin off the board, skating it to it is Skripnik. Skripnik a chance here. Skripnik has Eriksson behind him as he's able to get the shot on goal, and Tess Pepin was able to follow that puck up with his breadbasket with 8 minutes and 33 seconds to go in this second period. Filipov and Baxter Other defenseman on for the Bradford Rattlers. Skripnik to Musi to Filipov. Holds and shoots that one deflected. Big rebound there and getting hauled down to Slavitsky. And that is going to be called on Jericho Mongrain. Jericho Mongrain puts his team shorthanded after getting the goal to cut the Bradford Rattlers lead in half. So the Rattlers surrender one goal, and now they get a good chance to get it back on the power play. Rodin, Levitsky, Eriksson back to Levitsky. He'll leave it over for Eriksson. Jesper Eriksson from the corner elevators it to Musi. Sauces a pass over for Levitsky. Works it down over for Eriksson to the slot. Daniel Burns unable to get a shot away. Eriksson now to Musi. Musi to Steven Levitsky. On the far side, avoided a check there from Lemaire, and his shot got the glass, and it screams back on out of the zone, and that's the second time Steven Levitsky has tried that play, shooting short side. But both times he was unable to hit the target, and the puck rattles around to the opposite end, and it comes out of the zone. Eriksson from Levitsky again, looking for a Rodin deflection, couldn't get it. Sweeping after that puck was Pepin. He's going to do a smart thing to just tie up that puck into the boards to kill off the clock. Puck was then moved quick enough, so the referee has the right to blow the whistle down. Or blow the play down, sorry. A minute 8 remain on the Bradford Rattlers power play. It's Rotskov from the blue line. Georgi Trofimov, who took that hit earlier, and now is back out onto the ice. Good to see Georgi out there for the Rattlers. He'll leave it for Skripnik to Trofimov. Trofimov looking for Rotskov, but that pass was ill-advised, and then picked up by Massimo Doyle. He'll spring it off the glass and down the length of the ice. Pavel Rotskov will spring Tyler Baxter, 17 in green. We'll get it over for Trofimov. Trofimov, his shot stopped by Pepin before it gets cleared out of the zone by Nico Gregoire, 26 in white for the Temiscaming Titans. At center, glove down by Baxter. He'll skate his way into the Titan zone. A long stretch pass, able to find Trofimov. He has it from the forehand. Big rebound for Baxter. Skripnik just can't get a trigger pull in time. But he has the puck, however. Penalty set to expire. We're back to 5-on-5. Pavel Rotskov, his shot blocked by Nathan Hardy, and it goes up and out of play. Six minutes, 20 seconds to go in the second period. Again, 4 for the Rattlers, 2 for the Titans. Verbitsky unable to pull that face-off back. The Rattlers have possession. Kirk Meyer able to pick that ill-advised pass off by the Titans. He'll try to leave it for Rakowski, couldn't do so. St. John, his shot got the glass up high. Verbitsky can't clear the zone. Musi gets a shot away, and it's kicked out by Pepin. Brnitz takes it, the Latvian native. Gains his way into the zone. A good job by Verbitsky to stay onside. St. John trips up his man, and that's going to be a call on the Bradford Rattlers. Ryan St. John will be the guilty party, heading off for tripping. Right up the face-off, the Rattlers gain possession and fire that puck down the length of the ice before the puck can be settled down and played by the netminder Emmanuel Pepin. Lavallee now to Falardo. You're looking at him now, number 64 in white for the Titans, gaining his way into the corner boards with Baxter shielding him. Nathan Hardy, 86 in white, can get it to the blue line. It's Gregoire. We'll give it across to Hardy. Hardy, his shot kicked out with a purpose there by Balaj. Pass intercepted there by Eriksson, and he comes 3 shorthanded. Jesper Eriksson, his shot tested Pepin. The puck is loose, picked up by Lavallee. 1:20 to go on the Titans power play. He'll gain his way into the Rattler end. Nico Gregoire, Maxence Lemaire, 13 in white. You see him carry the puck into center. Before Pavel Rodskov can just find it back down into the length of the ice. Steven Levitsky shorthanded, trying to catch Pepin napping on the short side chance. And a nice pick off there. Levitsky picked Doyle's pocket, but was unable to keep his footing. Bernit's back in for the Titans. He'll leave it for LaForge, who had the first Titans goal. It was the first goal of tonight's contest early in the first period. Bernit's a quick one-timer shot up high and hit Balazs in the mask. Mongrain to Fonfon. He tried to get it over for Bernitz, but it comes out of the zone on a nice defensive read by Musi. 10 seconds remain in the power play for the Titans. Mongrain rather, unable to catch up that pass, and so Lafreniere will leave it ahead. Daniel Suda will kill off the remaining seconds of the St. John Minor, and so 5-on-5 once more. Massimo Doyle will just slap it into the Bradford Rattlers end. Tyler Baxter racing after it. That puck will be kept alive by Jericho Mongrain, but a chance here for Kirk Meyer on a breakaway. Kirk Meyer scores! Christoph Kirkmeyer picks up the 5th Bradford Rattler goal in tonight's contest, and the Rattlers take back that 3-goal lead. Alfred Mall off the face-off. Titans looking for an interference call on Witkowski, none coming. Into the corner, Lavallee can shield it away from Witkowski. Now to Nathan Hardy. Hardy, aerial pass for center. That's a nice one to Nico Gregoire. Gregoire left it for Lemaire. A little too hot to handle for Maxence. Still has it, however, trying to weave it to the slot area before it was broken up by Burns. Chip pass to Malm. A return for Burns. That's Witkowski and Malm heading towards the goal. Nice play by Burns in front. Pepin's able to come up strong and save it. With 2 minutes 57 seconds to go in the second period. Again, the most recent goal scorer, Christoph Kirkmeyer, the native of Austria. Rodin, another sharp angle bid. Emmanuel Pepin is able to follow that puck up again, as he will await another faceoff coming to his right. Cuso for the faceoff for the Titans. Eriksson for the Rattlers. A tie up there. Titans try to locate it, and they do so successfully. Boudreau made the outlet pass to Stevenson. Stevenson lays it into the corner for Boudreau's way. Jesper Eriksson picking it off for the Rattlers. He shot it right into Rodin, but hey, that works. Di Tommaso. And a battle there with Lavallee. Taking away is Stevenson over to Pepin from the blue line. Try to find Lavallee, but he wasn't able to get his two hands on his stick. A wraparound bid there coming loose for Boudreau. His shot was flagged and shielded down. Rodin thought about the dumping attempt, but he'll just softly lay it into the corner for Kirk Meyer's way. Pardon me, that was Tanner Skripnik. To the blue line, Di Tommaso. His wrist shot was loose in front. Scramble for it before Emmanuel Pepin can locate that puck with 2 minutes to go exactly in this first period. Sven Musi against Filardo on the face-off. Filardo can pull it back for the Titans. Steven Levitsky is shoved off by Lafreniere. Villardo's pass was shielded down by Filipov. Musi over to Levitsky. Levitsky found Daniel Studa, 24 in green. His shot never got through, blocked by Lafreniere. Massimo Doyle tried to spear fork it away from Trofimov. Trofimov back on it to the blue line. Filipov back over to Georgi Trofimov. A curl and drag. His shot blocked by Pepin, and it's loose before Emmanuel Pepin can locate that. Steven Levitsky got a pretty good shot there by Doyle in the head. And it looks like Massimo Doyle might be the only one going here. So Massimo Doyle will sit off for 2 minutes. Roughing is the call. That's penalty coming out with a minute 26 seconds to go in the second period. Sven Musi able to pull that face-off back for the Rattlers' possession. It's Rodin. Levitsky, quick pass over for Eriksson. He bobbled it. Boudreau takes it, try to spring his man on a breakaway feed, but Jesper Eriksson is just a little too quick for Maxence Lemaire. Then Musi back over for the Rattlers from center and into the Titans' end. Gets tripped up, but no call, however. That clearance attempt was fanned on. Burns leaving it over for Rodin. Rodin got it into the corner for it's shielded down by Mongrain. Off the boards and out. We've hit the final minute of this second period. Rattlers still remain on the power play. Nothing much as far as chances have happened on this power play. Eriksson looking to change that. He'll find Musi, who will back skate, find Burns, regathers it, and sends it back over to Musi. Jesper Eriksson to the blue line. Steven Levitsky thought about the one-time shot. He'll get over for Musi before he's unable to read the bank pass, before Lafreniere can send that puck down the length of the ice with 19 seconds to go in the second period. Jesper Eriksson's pass picked off by Jericho Mongrain shorthanded before we lost it to Eriksson again. 10 seconds to go in the period. Jesper Eriksson will take his time. Gain the zone with 5 to go. He'll just get a shot on goal, gloved down by Pepin, and he'll play it to Hardy, and he'll send it back down to conclude this second period. After 40 minutes, Rattlers 5, Titans 2. We'll be back for the third period of play after this intermission. Third period set to get underway from the BWG here in Bradford. Bradford Rattlers possess a 5-2 lead over the Temiscaming Titans. All 5 of the Bradford Rattlers goals were scored in the second period. Titans have 1 goal, 1 in the first, 1 in the second. Titans did score the first goal of tonight's contest, and the Rattlers, of course, storming back with 4 straight unanswered. And the Titans got 1 back, and then the Rattlers got 1 to close out the third period, and that's where we currently stand at 5-2. Bradford Rattlers do start this third period on the man advantage for a good 40 seconds. It now has 10 seconds remaining in it. Alfred Malma backhand dish to Tanner Skripnik. Skripnik will lay it for Trofimov to Pavel Rodskov. His shot was blocked in front there by Boudreau. Penalty has expired. We're back to 5-on-5. Lemaire has the puck now. Maybe a 2-on-1 with Doyle heading towards the goal, but a nice defensive play was made by Tyler Baxter. Stretch feed for Georgi Trofimov. He has it from center and he gains into the Titans' end. Trofimov, a good defensive play was made by Emil Lavallee. Jericho Mongrain picking it up from his own end. A stretch pass, able to find Filardo. Lavallee fanning on that breakout attempt, but he has the puck still. Chip pass to Jericho Mongrain. He'll gain his way to center. Chipped it in before it's blocked there by Di Tommaso. Pavel Rodskov has it with Mongrain all over him. Sven Musi picking it up with Filardo hounding over him. Musi's able to get that puck free around Christopher Fonfon. Fancy movement there by Sven Musi, still protecting that puck as 2 players both go down, and regathering that puck is Filardo. Filardo to LaForge. That puck went as far as center, knifed down by Di Tommaso. Filardo back in for Thomas LaForge. His snapshot kicked out by Balaj. William Daniel Burns takes that feed with Eriksson trailing in front of him. Burns to Eriksson. Sharp angle bid kicked aside by Pepin. Jesper Eriksson and the 2 Titans all over him. Nathan Hardy's able to scoop it to the opposite wing for Christopher Fonfon. Fonfon, look out, he just avoided a hit coming from Tyler Baxter. Jesper Eriksson at center. Kirk Meyer has a goal here tonight. He passed it into no man's land at center ice. Jesper Eriksson to center. Defensive play there for Daniela Filipov, who has a goal here tonight, the Moscow Russian native. Jesper Eriksson from the high slot. His shot got the glass, picked up his own rebound, however, and he just scooped it wide. Presso unable to connect on his man, Filipov. A nice patient move there. Filipov getting it towards goal, but he has it again. Filipov, his shot blocker down by Pepin. Daniela Filipov to the blue line. Baxter. He'll go for Levitsky. He'll tee one up, and it's caught and gloved down by Emmanuel Pepin. Offensive zone faceoff coming up for the Bradford Rattlers with 17:02 to go. In this third period, Oliver Malm lines in for the Rattlers. It's won by the Titans, however. Massimo Doyle. Levitsky picks his pocket. Oliver Malm in a battle there, trying to get away from Lafreniere. Skating up with it is Lucas Stevenson. Stevenson unable to get around Ryan St. John. They go into the corner, and oh no, look out here. Ryan St. John was going after a loose puck into the corner, and he got pushed from behind. As Ryan St. John's skating away, kind of like nothing happened. I believe that was Lucas Stevenson for the Temiscaming Titans was the one on the other end of that play. That sent Ryan St. John pretty much head first into the corner boards. Bradford Rattlers will be getting a power play out of all this. 16 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the third period. Sven Musi will take the face-off for the Bradford Rattlers and start out this power play, and a clean win for Sven. Jesper Eriksson tried to pass over for Levitsky, but a good defensive read was made by Thomas Laforge. It is a 5-minute major for the Temiscaming Titans. Rattlers were on the power play for 5 minutes. William Daniel Burns getting his way in front of the netminder Pepin. Sven Musi to Stephen Levitsky, and to the high slot. His shot, good read there by Pepin. Levitsky got it over for Eriksson, but that pass was too hot to handle away from Jesper. Stephen Levitsky back in. He'll rim it around for Sven Musi. Musi back down low for Rodin, looking for Burns, but Nathan Hardy, a good defensive play to get that puck down the length of the ice. The netminder Oliver Balaj played it over for Pavel Rodskov. Rodskov dropping it over for Trofimov. Georgi Trofimov dips his shoulder, heads over from the backhand, and he appeals to the opposite side of the zone. Tyler Baxter took that pass, looking for a redirect there by Skripnik before it's gloved down by the netminder Emmanuel Pepin. A minute and 2 seconds have been killed off this 5-minute major for the Temiscaming Titans. A face-off win for the Temiscaming Titans, and they're able to slap that puck down the length of the ice. Pavel Rodskov with Boudreau, all over him. Baxter, a quick drop pass, almost kind of fooled Trofimov there, but he regains possession. Georgi Trofimov from center. He'll shield it to the opposite side where Skripnik lays it over for Baxter and pulled it over to Malm. Over Malm to the opposite wing. Georgi Trofimov skate to stick play. He made a nice move to get around Lemaire, and his shot blocked there by Boudreau when it goes up and out of play. Baxter will head off in exchange for Eriksson. Levitsky takes that puck off the face-off win for the Rattlers. William Daniel Burns. He'll go back down low to Rodin. Eriksson got it back to Levitsky. He takes it. Levitsky, Sven Musi, his shot, he scores! Sven Musi. It's a power play goal for the Bradford Rattlers, and it is 6-2 over the Temiscaming Titans. And the Rattlers are still on the man advantage. That's one thing the Bradford Rattlers haven't gotten tonight. Power play goal, and Sven Musi finally breaks it. Short-handed chance there for Nico Gregoire. He put it on goal before Oliver Balaj can make an outlet dish. Unable to find Georgi Trofimov on that play, so Lavallee can go behind his goal and just try to kill the most time he can. That clearing attempt fooled Pavel Rodskov, so he skates after it into the corner. Nico Gregoire will just tag back into the neutral zone and look for a change before Rodskov can beeline his way into the Titan zone. Rodskov back over to Filipov. Daniela Filipov, a goal here tonight for the new defenseman for the Rattlers. Rodskov, nice play there for Trofimov. A shot there by Filipov, just rung wide. Rodskov back over for Skripnik. He turned on a dime before getting put down by Lavallee, and a play by Massimo Doyle sends that puck down the length of the ice. Sven Musi bobbled that initial pass, and a good pickoff there by Lavallee. He has a chance here shorthanded. Emil Lavallee, his shot stopped by Balaj. The stoppage comes with 13:16 to go in the third period. A minute 32 to go on the Rattlers' 5-minute major penalty. Major power play, I should say. It's the Titans were the ones who were penalized. Steven Levitsky gains entry. He'll field it aside for Sven Muse's way. Bobbled the initial pass before it can escape over Jesper Eriksson, so he skates on after it. Sven Muse back in for the Bradford Rattlers. It goes over to Rodin's way. Steven Levitsky drops it for Eriksson. Eriksson, a turnaround bid for Burns. Muse again, he scores! Almost identical to the last goal. Sven Muse just scored. Another power play goal for the Bradford Rattlers. 7-2. It's like the same goal like last time. Same goal it looked like from the last goal he scored. Kind of feeling the little slow start the Bradford Rattlers had in the first period. You just kind of think it was only a matter of time before the Rattlers start playing like the Bradford Rattlers. Looking at about the halfway mark of this contest, and lately that's kind of been a theme for the Bradford Rattlers, and we're at the halfway mark of this season. Little bad habits like that are something that need to be fixed out of your team's cycle going forward, especially getting closer to the Russell Cup playoffs as we are now in the halfway mark of this regular season. Slow starts have been seeming to be a theme for these Bradford Rattlers, especially here at home. Rattlers still on a power play for another 10 more seconds. That shot, a lot of shot blocks right now by the Temiscaming Titans, forcing the Rattlers to send that puck out of the zone and tag back in. Nathan Hardy starts out for the Titans. Shifty move there. He's able to gain his way into the Rattlers' end. Nathan Hardy dips his shoulder on the backhand and he peeled it wide to the blue line, handled by Lavallee. He sent it back into the corner. Lemaire unable to locate that puck. Dylan T. Tommaso starts over for the Rattlers. He just tried to lay it over for Thor Brighton. Unable to find him there. Lavallee stretch pass for Doyle. Doyle up the gut, lost it to Muse from center, and he sends it back in. Kirkmeyer after 27 in green. Whipped it over to cross for Sven Muse. Muse can pitchfork it for Wickland at the blue line before it escapes free, and Sven Muse rattles it from the blue line and softly lays it ahead for Tyler Baxter. Centering pass, he sprung Eriksson. Eriksson, a curl and drag move, and he shot it over the glove of Pepin. A rebound bid for Rodin, and he scores. Bradford Rattlers put up an 8th spot on the Temiscaming Titans. And Steven Levitsky is going to come and try for more. Amir Malagailev on a line with him and Alfred Malm, Rodskov and St. John. The defenseman out on the ice right now for the Bradford Rattlers, Jacob Rodin, getting the goal. PA announcer JR here, Jordan Richardson, says the official announcement on the goal, Rodin from Eriksson. JR's been busy in the box tonight. A lot of goals are scored, a lot of penalties. That's why we pay him a lot. Thomas LaForge getting the zone, a good stand-up there defensively by St. John, who is without his playing stick. Heads into the corner to retrieve it. That breakout dish went as far as center before Lafreniere can send it back in. St. John looking for Malagailov, couldn't connect on the opposite side of center until icing is called on the Rattlers. Oh. Nine minutes to go in this period. The score is 8-2 for the Bradford Rattlers, so the officials here tonight have decided to run the clock. So when there's a whistle or a stoppage in play, the clock will continue to wind down until the final buzzer. At this current moment, 8 minutes and 40 seconds of playing time we have left, as Daniel Suda missed that one by quite a bit. St. Musi says he'll do it himself, back to Suda. That puck just bobbled over his stick. He's in a foot race with Boudreau after him. Suda, a good pickoff there by Lafreniere. Lafreniere shot blocked by Daniel Suda. That pass then escapes through to Adam Witkowski. A drop pass for William Daniel Burns. 22 in green makes a toe drag move around Pepin. And that puck gets fluttered up and out of play. It's been a dominant night for the Bradford Rattlers. Didn't start out so dominant as the Temiscaming Titans were the first team to score in tonight's contest, and the Rattlers looked pretty sluggish in this first period, and thankfully they have found their footing and started playing the way the Bradford Rattlers are used to playing. And the scoreboard will show that. Nice deflection there by Eriksson, but he was just unable to redirect it on goal. Jesper Eriksson from his own end has Nathan Hardy all over him. Hardy not giving up on that puck as it gets lost in the skates of the official. Eriksson still protecting that puck strongly. Trofimov gets pinned up against the boards by Pepin. Puck wasn't moved quick enough, so the referee blows it down. Six minutes and 33 seconds now left in this third period. Offensive zone face-off for the Rattlers. Oliver Malm wins it, and he just shot it wide of the glove, or pardon me, of the blocker of Pepin. Shot from the blue line was fluttered and aerial. Had a good first baseman catch there by the netminder Emmanuel Pepin. Face-off win for Oliver and Malm. Roscoff from the blue line. His shot handled and stopped again by Pepin. A few Rattler players talking over strategy and how they want to set up for this face-off. Hendrik Wickland, a wrister that just went wide. Oliver and Malm back into the corner. It's lost for Nico Gregoire. The other 26 on the ice for the Rattlers. Hendrik Wickland can spear it back into the corner. Massimo Doyle lost the handle. A wraparound bid by Trofimov just went astray. Nathan Hardy off the glass, and the Titans have iced this puck. Again, the Bradford Rattlers' next home game will be next Sunday against the West Nipissing Lynx, and on January 29th, Rogers TV will be here in Bradford to televise the Rattlers game on that date. 4 minutes and 20 seconds remain in this third period of play. The Rattlers in possession of the puck into the Titans' end. Puck is brought out by Falardo for the Titans. Falardo got checked there by Musi before St. John can get it. Not out of the zone. A good keep in there by LaValle before the referee will signal a hand pass on the play for the faceoff coming into the neutral zone. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching tonight's contest wherever you're tuning in from. We appreciate everybody watching the games here, even if it's for like 2 minutes. It increases the viewer count, so it looks better on us, so we appreciate it. We really do appreciate everyone coming in, and a lot of recognizable names coming into the chat as well every game, cheering on their teams. It's good to see. Good to see the little following, I guess we could say we have. From the blue line, a Lafreniere shot never got on through. Holding the line alive is Austin Perceau. William Daniel Burns getting that puck out of the zone before it's swatted back in by Perceau. Fonfon doing work for the Titans back down low. Skated out of the zone by William Daniel Burns, shielded by Lafreniere. Brunetz, Latvian native for the Temiscaming Titans. Got away from a check of Burns before he turns on a dime and puts it between his legs. A little too fancy there as Burns comes in and it's gloved down by Pepin. Yeah, if you're Richards Breitz right there, or pardon me, Richards Brunetz right there. Little too fancy right there. Score might be 8-2. Yeah, you're a little down bad right now, as are the Temiscaming Titans, but a little too fancy there. Daniela Filipov, the Moscow, Russia native, will peel it back into the corner for Rodin. Rodin will head right towards the goal. Just ran out of room as Pepin was down. Turnover there at Stevenson on a breakaway for the Temiscaming Titans. Hauled down on the play. And the Bradford Rattlers will be shorthanded as a result. Pardon for a little break in the action there. There's 20 seconds remaining in the contest, and again, it is run time, and another penalty has been called on the Bradford Rattlers, but it's not really going to matter, and I highly doubt they're able to drop the puck in 10 seconds. And I don't think there will, and that's just going to be the end of the game. Final score for tonight's contest, the Bradford Rattlers 8. Temiscaming Titans 2. For Nick Stella and the Bradford Rattlers organization, we bid you all a good hockey night for now.